Hey guys, welcome back. I should probably turn some lights on. 1 second. So we're back for the Mandalorian first reaction review. How are y'all doing? Pretty cool intro, gotta say. I thought I'd do something fun for this one because damn, this was a good one. I know I look weird without my glasses on. Let me get everything all done up so that you guys can Grugo can go over there. Spoilers. So hello guys, 27 of you here, 24 likes, that is awesome. I hope you liked that intro. It was just kind of a fun little thing I thought I would do. Probably nobody's going to see that, so, because not everybody's going to tune in right at the beginning here, which is fine, I guess. Let me pull up the chat so I can see what is going on with you all. Hope you're having a great Saturday, or Sunday. Yeah. Grugo sounds like an Italian dish. Grogu. All right. So guys, hit that like button if you haven't already. 34 people here, 31 likes. That is awesome. We are here to talk about chapter 13 of The Mandalorian, the Jedi. And I gotta preface this one by saying, make sure you tune in. Hold on here. Let's do a review and reaction to this one. Break it down scene by scene as we always do. Cumberbatch for Thrawn. There you go. But unfortunately, since the turnout for these Mandalorian ones has been very, very, very light, especially compared to last year, if we don't get good numbers tomorrow, tomorrow will be the last Mandalorian Monday. We'll probably review the rest of the Mandalorian at some point, probably in January, do like 2 or 3 of them at a time because there's just not the turnout, there's not the interest for it, and I don't know why. The Mandalorian is a fantastic show and doing remarkably well in my opinion, so I don't know why the turnout for it is so light. A lot of people have chalked this up to people are just not interested in Star Wars anymore because the franchise kind of sucks now, and I guess that's a thing, that's a possibility, but I don't know. So unfortunately, old news by Monday, perhaps. No, I don't think so. Like we said last year, we did Mandalorian Mondays as well. And it's just, we can't do it on Friday because we do our Discovery review. Can't do it on the weekends because the weekends are basically our time to chill out and relax because we do lives all week. It's not that, because last year we weren't sure if we were going to do them, so we pushed you guys and said, if you guys want us to do these, you got to show us you're interested. And you guys came out in force. The viewership was great. The support, the super chats were awesome. It was just fantastic. This year, even though it's a better season, in my opinion, there's just nobody there. And I don't know why that is. Tomorrow I'm going to promote it in some Star Wars groups and stuff as well prior to the live. So hopefully we'll get some better numbers. But we really love talking about it. But unfortunately, if it doesn't, if we can do a Discovery discussion in the same time slot and get more super chats and more viewers, it's better for the channel to do that, just because analytics will be more beneficial. Speaking of analytics, hit like. So yeah, it's something that we're considering dropping if the numbers aren't there tomorrow. And after this last episode, I don't know why people wouldn't show up to discuss it, because I thought it was fantastic. This is probably the best episode, in my opinion, the best episode of The Mandalorian ever. It's kind of a shame that The Mandalorian's kind of become a side character in his own show. He's not really the focus. It's kind of the guest star of the week thing. And that's not why I watch The Mandalorian. I want to see The Mandalorian. I understand that that's kind of the format of the show that we've been given, and it's fine, I guess. Not necessary though, in my opinion. So let's see. Fleet Pass Swiftback, $2. Never fear, Fleet Pass is here. Vance 1982. There's been some controversy over one of the actresses, Gia Carano. Yeah, but her episode that she was in, there was not one negative comment during our live about her. And it was before that, before like the first 3 episodes of the season, before she even showed up, that it was the same thing. So it doesn't have anything to do about that. And if that's what's turning people off to the show, then that's fucking stupid, in my opinion. You can separate the art from the artist. I mean, she's already filmed the role. It's already edited. It's already ready to go. So I don't know why if somebody spews off on Twitter, it's got to be an issue that you don't want to watch. It's just, for me, that's just the height of ridiculousness. So I don't think that's what it is. But anyway, yeah, this one I think was fantastic. This was really fun. Got to learn this little guy's name. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, he'll always be the child," or Baby Yoda to me. But no, he's Grugo, man. You got to go with that. Give it a year, people will say, "Remember when we used to call him the child?" So that was kind of fun. Definitely seeing Ahsoka Tano. There we go, Ahsoka Tano. Say it properly. Oy, Rosario Dawson did a fantastic job, in my opinion. The mood for this episode was wild. Like, it was such a great setting. It was the trees, the forest. It was just so. It had such a the Kurosawa film kind of vibe, like the warlord takes over the city and puts the mayor, dethrones the mayor of the city, and who gets his rightful place back at the end. And you got it had a very Japanese vibe to it for most of the episode, especially the stuff with Asaka, I can't even say her name, god damn it, Ahsoka, and the other lady. Very, very very, very Japanese like. And then there's the very still reminiscent gunslinger, lone gunman kind of Wild West thing was prevalent. And Michael Biehn being in this episode. Now, I like Michael. I love Michael Biehn. I mean, Lieutenant Hicks, Reese from Terminator, lots of great roles that he's done. He has not aged well. So. You won't call him Baby Yoda for long. Don't worry, it'll soon be forgotten. Mark English, yeah, if we don't pay for super chats, you're not going to read our damn comments. Nope, that's not how this works. Usually I read all the comments here on the first reaction reviews, depending on how busy the chat is. So, I don't appreciate that kind of fucking attitude because I've super chatted on other channels and it hasn't been read, and that's it's like you should read all the super chats. We read every super chat, but we make a point here, and I'm sure the regular people in the chat will agree that we tend to read out, especially me on these single ones that I do. I tend to read out almost every comment. So unless I get too far behind in the chat, and I don't always start at the beginning because there is just too many. So if you come in here with that attitude, then I'm sorry, but that's not the case here. So the List of Jericho, that's not true. Star Wars Theory gets 20,000 views for his reviews. Yes, dedicated Star Wars channel though, which is fine. We do have the Trekyards, and we have reviewed all Mandalorian last season. So I can see people being confused because it's, Trekyards and whatever, but I don't think that's the case. Fleet Paw Swiftback, $2. Never fear, Fleet Paw is here. Well, thank you. Mark English, it's your lack of knowledge is all. Well, there's no lack of knowledge. Samuel is very well versed in the expanded universe and all that stuff. You don't have to have knowledge of the universe to have a good review and enjoy it. We both love Star Wars. So, again, I think that's total BS. Let's see here. Mark English, you're Trekkies, not Star Wars people. What's the difference? I've been a Star Wars fan my entire life. Again, that's BS. So anyway, Mechanics 1228. I've had two coworkers tell me that it's a great show, but I'm already paying for several streaming services. I can't really afford Disney or CBS right now, and that makes sense. That makes sense. Mellow Canuck, Lone Wolf, and Cub vibe. Yeah, absolutely. It definitely had that feel for sure. Ahsoka has a lot of anger in the beginning of this. I think something has happened to Ezra or Sabine, says Gavin. Could be. Listen, Jericho, Kyle Reese went too far back, it seems. Vance 1982, and they said the name. What, Admiral Thrawn? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Admiral Thrawn. That would be great. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, or if they're talking about Grogu. But Mellow Connect, plastic surgery is a bitch. Did Michael Biehn have plastic surgery? God damn. James Roberts, the actress who played the magistrate, is the goddaughter of Bruce Lee. Her father was one of Bruce's best pupils. Well, that is awesome. I did not know that. It's very cool. Paul Graham is here. Hey, Captain, screw the haters. Thank you, Paul. Matthew Petard, I loved it. Probably loved the Mandalorian episode more. Still very good, though. Hezraz, haters gonna hate. I'm happy to type and have people see. I'm not a biggie to me if it gets read out, but it's nice when it does. And Hezraz, you know that we tend to read the regular chat, especially me during these single ones where we're not having a full-on discussion, me and Samuel. We do like reading them out and calling out people. So Matthew Petard, sci-fi fans are sci-fi fans. Dividing it up is gatekeeping BS. Yeah, the gatekeeping comments and things bother me. We're not gatekeepers. We tend to point out the good and bad in all of this stuff, and just how we see it. So we don't hate against anything or shill for anything. So, Melissa Jericho, I do find it a bit silly. Ashoka is still around. She didn't even know about Luke. See, that's the thing. I think Luke's going to show up because this is about the time that he's starting his training temple. Because you got to think, Ben Solo is probably around 5 at this point. It's like 6 years after Return of the Jedi. So give it a year. He's 4 or 5. So Luke will establish his thing. I would love to see Luke at the end come to want to train baby Yoda. We'll call him Baby Yoda, I guess. But I can see that being a thing because it would be cool to have Mark Hamill back. And a lot of people have been wanting that and speculating on that. So, yeah. Joe Torres loves seeing the owl before we saw Ahsoka on Mando's walk towards her position. Joe Jules, sorry. How do you know she didn't know about Luke? Yeah, like, Jeffrey Jacobs, $2. Again, I show up for 50. 100, here we come. Loved it. 63 people watching with 60 likes. That is awesome, guys. Continue to hit that like button if you haven't. I'd really appreciate it. Paul Graham, $5. I actually worked with Michael Biehn in a movie. Dude was big. Not so much anymore. Oh, which movie was that, Paul? That's awesome. Fleet Paul Swiftback, $2. A quick 50. Yeah, again at 100. Hashtag Ahsoka like spike. There you go. The list of Jericho. I liked how every time they said Grogu, I was like saying squirrel to the child. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Paul Graham, really looking forward to Thrawn and more proof that you do read them all. Okay. John McHugh, the ending was a bit odd. Take the foundling to this planet. Maybe a different Jedi will turn up to help. See, that's what I said. I think that Luke's going to show up would be awesome because it fits in perfectly with the timeline. People have been saying that Luke should come on board the show, and I agree. Don't know if they want to do some de-aging to him a little bit, but I think him setting up this training for the Jedi, his own Jedi school, it's the perfect thing because apparently you take the child to this thing, put it on the throne, or not the throne, the altar, and if he wants to reach out with the Force, he will, and then another Jedi, even though they're scarce, will come and train him. So that's pretty cool. Matthew Petard, The only bit was weird was the Merc leader, Bean's character. He should have just walked off in the confrontation. Didn't owe the Empire his loyalty that much. I actually totally agree with you. Oh, going back to the thing I was talking about to start this off with, the whole lack of viewership and engagement. That would only apply to the Monday reviews. So the full edited review, or not edited reviews, but the full live reviews that Samuel and myself do for this. We'll see how the numbers are tomorrow. If they're good, we will continue to do them. If they're not, though, we'll probably stop them on Mondays. But what we will do, I'll still probably do the first reaction review on the Sunday night, like this, just because I do like talking about it. So, and I kind of want to keep you guys interested, so that in January, once Discovery and The Mandalorian are finished, then we can go back and talk about chapters 14, 15 together, and then 16, 17, something like that. We'll find a way to review them later, but I'll probably still do these first reaction reviews because I do love doing them. So, Greg Klein, it's Mace Windu with robot hands. Big K and Kinga. So is this before Ahsoka faces off against Vader in Rebels? No, I think this is after. This be after. Gavin Vale Smith, is that an Optimus Prime poster behind you sneaking into frame? See, you a general sci-fi person, which is great. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Transformers stuff over here. Lots of cool geeky stuff. Alien stuff over there, and Ghostbusters, and lots of, yeah, you don't have to pick a side, Star Wars or Star Trek. That's just bullshit. Anyway. Hezraz, I think Ahsoka would be happy that Anakin's son became a Jedi, unorthodox as it may be. Yeah. Sarah Stanley, does Ahsoka now know Vader's dead and Anakin redeemed? She would know Vader's dead, but I don't think she would know necessarily that he was redeemed. So, but I could be wrong. Let me put this down just a tad, actually. There we go. Mellow Canuck, she's no Jedi, and Luke is very skittish right now. Yes and yes. Tiburon, no way after the Vader fight. That was before A New Hope. This is post Return of the Jedi. Paul Graham, Asteroids, a made-for-TV movie. Cool. Joe Jules, Sebastian Stan just has to replace Hamill as Luke, and we have a new Star Wars gen to get going. He does look a lot like him, especially in that one photo, but I don't know if I'd want that. Mark Hamill's still around and kicking, and just de-age him or something. Like, I think it'd be fine. I don't know. This is Jericho. Why would Ahsoka be so coy about telling him if she knew? It's not like Luke is a secret. George Mangrum. So I wonder who snuck Baby Yoda out of the Jedi Temple to save him from Anakin. Mace Windu, because he's still alive. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Matthew Petard. George, rumor has it was Mace. Oh, there we go. Gavin Vale Smith. What if Grogu was killed by Ben Solo when he destroyed the new Jedi? See, they could tie it in because you're wondering where is he in the new movies, in the new trilogy. So yeah, could be something like that. Lisa Jericho, use the Tron tech on Hamill. Yeah, absolutely. Eric the Bat, Luke is probably still going around the galaxy's celebrity circuit and fighting alongside Rogue Squadron and maybe partying. Probably not. Hezraz, Ashoka is a gray Jedi, and I think Luke is too. Joe Jules, no one asks about Luke. Lisa Jericho. What? The Rambling Johnny, I think they casted a young Luke that's going to be ending the end of season 2. Eric the Bat, he's probably still doing a good amount of HoloNet interviews. Yeah. Yeah, Sebastian Stan is going to be Luke, says Joe. Well, I don't know. Listen, Jericho, Starkiller will show up. Ozzy says, "How long was the episode? Was a little short. I think it was 38 minutes, if I recall correctly. It was a little short. I expected it to be a little bit longer, but no, this episode was long. It wasn't though." Irk the Bat, Vader has been dead for 7 years. Matthew Petard, short, seemed one of the longer episodes. Check the time. I think it's 38 minutes, so 37 minutes. Um, and that's with the last time on at the beginning and stuff. So I could be wrong, but I think that's what I remember from when I checked the time the first time I watched it. But since we do this every week, I'm not sure now. Goddamn. Big Kinga, which makes me wonder if they will reveal what happened after that fight with Vader. Where did she go? Does she even know what happened with Vader returning to the light? Don't know, don't know. Some weird funky name says, as a huge uh, Star Wars, the whatever fan, the Old Republic fan, the mention of Tython was the best reveal of the episode. So there you go. James Roberts, I actually hope Grogu never leaves Mando. I know, right? So cute. Listen, Jericho, we've seen Luke at this time with the Battlefront games. Yes, actually. Tiburon, Bakinga, did you watch the last season of Rebels? I still haven't watched Rebels. I need to do that. So, Joe Jules, Sebastian Stan, I'm telling you, he looks so much like young Mark Hamill. They got to do it. Yes, it's what everybody wants, but are they going to do it? Probably not. I would be my guess. I wouldn't put money on it. It would be awesome, but depends on contracts and a whole bunch of crap like that. So, Matthew Petard, well, that's a big issue. That's a big issue for those shows. If Grogu leaves, Mando will need somebody to talk to in the ship scenes. We can have scenes with him. We can't have scenes with him just being silent the whole time. Thing is, if Grogu leaves, then he can take his helmet off, so you can actually see the actor, which I know Pedro was something he'd be interested in doing. And to see him on his own, to have the helmet off, would be fine. I think that'd be actually good. Inner monologue, ship logs, um, even the fact that he is a kind of a loner would, still him talking to himself would still be fine, So, or get him a robot friend. I don't know. Rambling Johnny, I doubt they cast Rosario just for one episode. Yeah, people have been speculating about that. I hope not. Hope she's in at least one more, but a few more would be great. Mellow Canuck, I guarantee he went to see her as a Force Ghost. She's Snips. Yeah, Anakin probably did go talk to her, I would think. Paul Graham, I love all good sci-fi, and The Mandalorian is enough to make me love new Star Wars again. Cool, Paul. Good to hear that. Weird, funky name again. Ahsoka finding out that Luke was Anakin's son would be legit. Mystic Marble. I'm slightly annoyed that they made it look like the woman at the end would have had a chance against Ahsoka if she'd used the Force. I thought the same thing. I thought that fight was unearned. You'd think that Ahsoka would be a lot more skilled in that to actually be a challenge for this other. The really cool thing, though, and the thing that was answered because people were asking about it, is Beskar lightsaber resistant? And the answer is yes. I mean, that was cool where he's like blocking the lightsabers with his armor. That was awesome. So, Matthew Petard, I'd honestly prefer to see Leia than Luke. Yeah, that could probably work. Irk the Bat, Luke, right that moment at Space Studio 54 snorting blue space coat. That's good. Joe Jules, I think it was awesome that they made her have a chance against Ahsoka because it shows that there are other people besides Jedi that are powerful. I disagree. If we would have, I don't know how they could have led up to it, but made it seem like it was actually a threat. I mean, it could be done. I didn't buy it that this super trained Jedi who's not really a Jedi, but I don't know. It didn't seem like a threat to me. Big Ginga. I watched it, but we never see what happens after Vader and Ahsoka's fought, or did I miss something? Mellow Canuck, that would gut the fan base. Holy shit. Joe says, nope, Sebastian Stan will be Luke, you watch. Well, I'm not saying he won't. I'm just saying I personally find it unlikely. But if he is, that's cool. Kudos to them for doing that, because that's the most logical move. That's what I would do if I was in charge. So, not saying that I'm, my ideas are the best, but Paul Graham, could this be what it takes to bring the Mandalorian and the Wizard Jedi together? Bum, bum, bum. The Rambling Johnny. The only reason the fight was close is that she needed the Lance lady alive and talking. You think she got the information for where Thrawn was? Because we never heard that. I don't know. Fleetpod Swiftback on track to hit that 100 mark. Let's get there. And hashtag make Fleetpod pay. We have 84 people watching with 82 likes, guys. If you haven't hit like yet, consider hitting that like button. That'd be awesome. If you want to support the channel with a super chat or something, please consider doing that as well. Or joining the channel. There's a join button down there. You can join. Or just check out the description of every video. There's links to Teespring store. There's money. You can discount codes to save yourself some money on Eagle Moss ships. Lots of cool stuff. Lots of ways to help us and to help yourself. So if you can, please consider doing so. I'd really appreciate it. Listen, Jericho, I am, but there's also a theory some version of him will show up. Timothy Moore, most likely it was the Jedi librarian, Jocass knew, who snuck Grogu out of the temple. Mellow Canuck, Ezra isn't powerful, but he seems to be learning new force or forgotten force powers. Paul Graham, could Grogu be the key to unification? Unification of what? The Vulcans and the Vulcans and the Romulans? That already happened. Listen, Jericho, what about Palpatine's good clone? Gavin Vale Smith, do you have any way to support your channel not through Google, so you get a better cut of the profits? Yeah, the PayPal is in the description below. Just send a PayPal to Trekyards@hotmail.com. Much better. It just goes into a separate account. That's for trips and equipment that we do. So if we need new equipment or if we have to go on a trip, that's where that goes. But the PayPal or not the PayPal, the Super Chats and the Google ad revenue and stuff, that's just our regular monthly kind of thing. So they're two separate things, but either one will be fine. Just let us know you send a PayPal and I'll pull it up with the email and read it. The Rambling Johnny, I never get around to calling it Grogu. It sounds like a space sauce. You'll get around to it, don't worry. Soon it'll be second nature, everybody will be calling him that. Ozzy, the original actor who played Vader in The New Hope, passed away yesterday. Yes, he did. I woke up this morning and read that David Prowse had passed away, which is kind of sad. Sylvia. Samuel's dad actually was friends with him, and yeah, so not the best news, but Paul Graham, there's a great meme floating around about Luke telling Ahsoka that Anakin makes it back. I'll send it to you now. Thank you, Paul. I will check it out later. Mellow Canuck, a year without Grogu would be cool. Absolutely, I agree. I do agree. Neomix, Grogu can become a Mandalorian leader someday. Hezraz, just realized that because Anakin returned to the light side and became a Force ghost, he could technically appear on The Mandalorian. Yeah. I forget the name of the guy that said I only read super chats, but he hasn't been talking for some reason, so I guess he left. So I guess it didn't really matter, but whatever. I'm still doing it the same way I always do it, so I just love the ignorance of people. Oh well. James Roberts, what if Grogu chooses to become a Mandalorian? He might. He's got this bond with him now, so. Ben Rupert, rumor is she's getting a spin-off Ahsoka. That'd be interesting. I don't know. It's rumor right now though, unfortunately, so I don't know if I buy it, but sure, that'd be cool. Uh, Tiburon. Grogu does sound like a Hut name, but so does Yoda. Sarah Stanley. I do think Mando will use the Beskar spear fighting Moff Gideon for the Darksaber. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. Sarah Stanley, or will he give it to Bo Katan? I don't know. That's a very good question. Listen, Jericho, cortosis is the metal that deactivates lightsabers at contact. Cool. I didn't know that either. The Rambling Johnny, she may already know. I mean, there's an Obi-Wan show coming up. Leaner337, Grogu gave me serious Muppet and Sesame Street vibes. I thought the final fight was a matter of honor. The more skilled fighter will win. No force, no gimmicks. Again, I could totally buy that. Ahsoka could slice off her fingertips. I didn't buy it. I also thought the same thing. So Monkey Do 92, I agree with you. That rhymed. Wow. Monkey Do 92, I agree with you. That's very good. 111 people watching with 94 likes. That is awesome. Hit that like button if you haven't, guys. 6 more people. Let's get to 100 likes. If you can, please do. I really appreciate it. The List of Jericho. Plot twist. Jedi were killed during the Purge. They're still alive. Tiburon, the Obi-Wan show will have to be before Rebels, given how old Ewan McGregor is. They showed him as Alec Guinness age in Rebels. Nash Aaron, if you pay attention to how she handles the spear, you can tell she has a genuine skill with it. Yeah, I did notice that was good form for sure. Definitely some staff fighting experience, but I still didn't like the fact that she could, you know. Sorry, I saw these in the reflection. Not the reflection, but the thing there, and my OCD was screaming at me because I shouldn't be like that. Big Kinga again says, I think there's too many questions about Ahsoka, though, for her to be present now, but nothing during the last trilogy. I'd also like to see what became of Ezra and the rest of the rebels. Listen, Jericho, I wonder if they regret killing off Maul now. Yeah, killing off Maul was a bad move. Big Kinga, but I'm so stoked to see Thrawn get big screen time. It's beyond time he gets seen. Ever since his introduction in the books, he's been my favorite Imperial character. You mirror a lot of people's reactions to Thrawn, and I agree. I think Thrawn is a very interesting character. I would definitely like to see him presented on screen, but it has to be done well. That's the problem. Ahsoka, perfect. Sarah Stanley, Ahsoka being raised by Jedi since childhood, even if when she left the Order, the teaching and rule code will stay with her. Irk the Bat, no unification of the Vulcans and Klingons. There you go. Tiburon, they can always bring Maul back again. He got chopped in half and fell down a power shaft. Didn't kill him and didn't kill the Emperor going down. The Sarlacc didn't kill Fett. Mellow Connect says, watch Rebels. I definitely will. I mean, it's on my to watch list, and it'll be very soon that I'll throw that in. But this is Jericho. No, the unification of the New Republic and the Empire. Joe Jules, there's actually rumblings of Bob Chapek is already talking to Sebastian Stan. Last comment about Stan, my bad. I just saw a vid on it. Well, that's cool. I just hope it's a legit vid and not a clickbait vid, and that it's actually a fact, because that would be awesome. Paul Graham, could Goku be the key to unification between the Mandalorian people and the new and remaining Jedi? Possibly. This is Jericho. We just need a body double and plant a younger Mark Hamill face on him. Wayback Tech. So since Grogu was around since Clone Wars, is he Yoda's child? Yoda and Yaddle had a baby. That's him. I don't know. Fleet Pop Swift back. The dude who said you were only reading super chats was a tool, Stuart. Pay him no attention. If he returns, may he more careful with his accusations. I just hate that kind of attitude because we're not one of those channels. Like, we have a great community. We love you interacting with you guys. So I hate when people show up that I don't recognize the name and say shit like that. It's like, why are you even here then? You know? Anyway, DGR Blue 4. Hey, DGR, how's it going? Grogu in a helmet, ears in or out? Definitely out, but then it kind of defeats the purpose of a helmet, considering how it's supposed to designed to deflect things. So, like, cut his ear off. Skokum Trooper, the Jedi weren't allowed to have children. That's true, but Anakin did. Gavin Vale Smith, what if Grogu goes dark side? That would be epic. Big Kinga, he died finally after facing off against Obi-Wan again in Rebels. That would be Darth Maul. Turkey Track 1, is it just me or does the Mandalorian sound like Clint Eastwood when he starred in spaghetti westerns? That's the point. That's what they're going for. They're going for that man with no name, western, spaghetti western vibe. The music, the tone, the jingling of spears when the Mandalorian walks, it's all there. It's exactly what they're going for. Neomix, I hope we see Grogu in a change of clothes as his current ones must be really funky right now. That's true. This Jericho, Jedi can have children, they just can't have attachments. Joe Jules, I think they need to get away from making the universe so small. Grogu doesn't have to be Yoda's kid. There could be others of his species we don't know about. Expand the universe, folks. Don't make it smaller. That's a very good point. And we say the same thing about Star Trek. We don't need to hear about the Borg every 5 seconds, every time there's a new show or a new episode. Who gives a shit? They've run their course. They're gone. Don't need to hear about them. I totally agree. Move on, do other stuff. But anyway, Tiburon, I know about that in Rebels, yes, but Obi-Wan was just left him laying there. Alyssa Jericho, Ahsoka should have gone Indiana Jones on her, just shoot her. Yeah. Leonard 337. Well, a lot of people think Beskar is literal plot armor. Being able to resist lightsabers makes sense. Their ancestors fought the Jedi, so they would need something to protect them. Yeah, absolutely. Marvin R., the egg thing broke. It's gone now. Yes, his little trolley thing. Neomix. I'd love that to be a thing and get us getting to see him getting a wash. Forrest Pinrod. Ahsoka is in Rise of Skywalker. She's one of the voices who speaks to Rey at the end, so she dies at some point before the sequels. Does she die, or is she just reaching out with the Force? I guess you could say she's dead because she has to be a Force ghost to do that, but I still think that the Force is mysterious enough that she could be a cheerleader without being dead. Fleet Swift back. Well, that sucks. Maybe Mando gives him a bath daily, or maybe he washes himself. Maybe he licks himself like a cat. Skokum Trooper. It was completely unnecessary to bring Maul back. Linner 337. Also, in Rebels, the Empire develops a weapon that superheats Beskar armor to the point where the wearer is reduced to ashes. Could we see Gideon employing this weapon again? Dun dun dun. Yeah, I mean, that'd be actually kind of cool. Joe Jules, Captain, did you watch Raised by Wolves? Sorry, off-topic question. I saw the first episode, and I was, like, transfixed by it. It came on TV, and I was like, this is cool. This is cool. This is cool. And then I was going to record them all, but they're all available on Crave, so I'm like, okay, I'll check it out later. And I just haven't got around to it. I've seen the odd part of an episode when it's on TV, but I haven't really watched it. But the first episode was very intriguing, so yes, I want to watch that. Alyssa Jericho, they have time travel in Star Wars now. We can bring them back. Irk the Bat, have Thrawn played by Briar Patch Cumbersworth. Benedict Cumberbatch, yes. That's great. Timothy Moore, hate is far too strong a word for strong dislike. Who are we talking about? Who do we hate or dislike? I gotta lean because my back is sore, so I'm just gonna turn you guys this way so I'm more centered. Hope that's okay. Neomix, the Jedi let you have kids if you're the last of your race. There you go. Forrest Penrod, Lars Mikkelsen should play Thrawn. His voice for him is in Rebels is so good. Yeah, and I mean he looks enough like him, I guess. That would work for me. You mean Brandywine cucumber? Wayback Tech, the Clint Eastwood and spaghetti western thing is why the show is great. It's one of the reasons, absolutely. Big Kinga, you'd think they would have learned from Trek mistakes about time travel. Stay away from it. I love the time travel stuff. The time travel episodes are some of my favorite episodes, but I can see why you'd say that. So, Hezraz, there's one theory that Yoda's species is very rare and connected to the Force, their creation being connected to. True, we don't know, still don't know a name for their species. I don't think. Uh, it is very mysterious that they're so strong in the Force, right? From the ones we've seen, which have been three, I guess. I don't think we've seen any other ones. Hezraz, so very few exist at one time. I don't buy it, but it's interesting. Maybe that's why there's three. John Shamness, $5. Captain, you're awesome. Love the episode. Had a total nerdgasm. Thanks for the content. Thank you, John. You're awesome as well. And check out the review tomorrow. It'll be at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, guys can all tune in. We had 105 likes. That is awesome. 109 people watching. That is also awesome. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. Click the notification bell icon to all so you don't miss any of the content. And hit the like button if you haven't already. So thank you. Hezraz, or the theory that Yoda's race has to stay hidden due to Force sensitivity. Skookum Trooper, Stormtrooper armor is completely worthless. It can take one blaster shot. What's the point? I've been saying that during every review that Stormtroopers are in, because yes, you go through the technical manuals or the cutaway books for Star Wars, and it talks about the Stormtrooper armor and the layering and the impact resistance and all this. And then every fucking Stormtrooper, one shot, they're done. It's like, okay, make some of them get hit a few times, you know, like, but no, one shot, done. It's just awful. Skookum Trooper, well, bringing back Maul was fan service, so there's that. Fleet Paw Swift back $2, 103 likes. Nice. Can we hit 125? Hashtag make Fleet Paw pay. We're at 107. Can we hit 125, guys? I'll leave that in your hands. Click that like button if you haven't already. I would really like to see 125 likes. Hezraz, I am sure that if they make money off Ahsoka, they will keep her for future Star Wars stuff. Raised by Wolves is a very interesting concept. Haven't watched it yet, but I have read about it. TMA says, it was a good episode. I enjoyed the duels, very Western, Japanese, or medieval mixed style. Thank you. You said medieval, and I forgot to mention that. Yes, the Japanese aspect is there, the Western aspect is there, but in the forest, where there's just those stark, barren trees, and he's walking around, he looks very much like a knight. The whole cross thing on the helmet, it feels like a movie like Excalibur. It feels like that dark medieval kind of knight thing. So thank you for mentioning that. And knights are also loners. So it's a very much a mix of Western, the Japanese influence, and of course medieval. So yes, thank you. Thank you for mentioning that, actually. Fleetbot Swiftback. Sorry your back hurts, Cap, but we got to see more of your collection. So that's a good thing. We got to see more. Yeah. Yeah, I got to take some medication. I should have took it before I started this live for my back, but anyway, here I am. Skookum Trooper, John Hamm could be a good Thrawn too. Not sure who that is offhand. Timothy Moore, Captain, you tend to use the word hate a lot. I don't hate anything until it starts messing with my money, LOL. Do I use hate a lot? I need to look into myself to see if that's true. I hate. Hate is a strong word. Hate leads to the dark side. Hate leads to the dark side. You've discovered too much. I do use hate a lot, I guess. But there's a lot of things I hate, so it's fine. DG, Mall's people are strongly connected as well. Fleetpaw, Swiftball, Broken Dick, Cumberbund. Wasn't that the dude who played Khan, who wasn't Khan, who actually was Khan? Yeah, John Harrison. Jeez. Mechanics, 1228. Do you think Jon Favreau could take on doing the next movies if there are any? I would love him to. I think that'd be fantastic. Wayback Tech, Stormtroopers are the worst shot in the galaxy next to Vogons. Vogons. Irk the Bat, aren't all the children of the green planet all force sensitive ETs people, I mean? Yes! ET, he did have the force, didn't he? Interesting. Neomix, maybe the Yoda species is the only strong with the force because their bodies are so small, but the M counts of bigger creatures. Hey, that works for me. I also figured out because Grogu is 50 and he's already been trained by some Jedis and had some Jedi training, he comprehends what's going on. And I think because he can only coo and make weird little noises, that's why Yoda finds it so difficult to speak properly, because it's such a stretch for them to speak our language that they can't enunciate things right, or at least configure them right in their brain. I was thinking that during watching this. I don't know where I'm going with that. Fleetbot Swiftback, at least red shirts can take more than one hit. Yeah, and they usually live long enough to spill like one little line of dialogue. Neomix, maybe the Yoda species is only strong with the Force because their bodies are so... I read that already, goddamn. TMA, yes, very Excalibur vibe, you're welcome. I was thinking that the whole time watching it. Hezraz, someone said that Ahsoka's spirit animal thing was shown in the trees, the owl, Moira, I think. Yes, it was, right before we saw her. The Mandalorian was going. Irk the Bat, I mean the show is Lone Wolf and Cub. There you go. Stara Stanley, Stormtroopers are so bad because they usually outnumber the heroes. Can't have the good guys be in any real danger. I know they're a MacGuffin, they're a thing to be defeated, but Marvin R., I'm wondering if Yoda species is actually Jedi, like there was a Sith species, and then Force users among other species started appearing, and the ones that followed their ways became the Jedi we know. Could very well be the case. The Darth Eddie, Javar Bardem would be a creepy and effective Thrawn. Again, I don't know the name. So, Irk the Bat, John Hamm plays Dan Draper on Mad Men. Never really watched Mad Men. Saw the odd episode here and there. Can't recall the name there, sorry. I watched it for other reasons. Christina Hendricks. Slush and Edits. Hello there. Hello, Obi-Wan. Timothy Moore, welcome to the dark side. I hope you enjoy your stay. Welcome to the dark side. We've got red lightsabers. Fleetpaw Swiftback. Uh-oh. Didn't realize this was a Mirror Universe episode. Mirror Foley is here. Neomix. Hezraz. In the trees, In the trees is where the Morai owl, which is the spirit animal of the daughter. Smart Smears. I have never seen much anything Star Wars, but it's nice to hang out in this live regardless. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Smart. These first reactions, I really like to just be hangouts and, read your comments, talk about what you guys want to talk about, give my vague thoughts. It's very different than the actual breakdown reviews that we do, which we do tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you can tune into that, Smart, I'd suggest doing it. I think you'll enjoy it. But thank you. Yeah, I just love hanging out with you guys and chatting. It's like hanging around the water cooler with your friends who all like the same show. A lot of people don't have Trekkies or friends in their family, or their family does into Star Trek and Star Wars and stuff. So we like to be those people that they can reach out to. So, Big Kinga, at some point I want to see E.T.'s race show up. Listen, Jericho, E.T.'s race was in episode 1. You mean The Phantom Menace, not episode 1 of The Mandalorian, but yes. Wayback Tech, he will always be Baby Yoda to me. Ahsoka Tano fan, Ahsoka is bae. James Roberts, read somewhere that Grogu and Anakin were born the same year. That is neat. Big Kinga. I guess the Yoda race character used in Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic was a fluke because he spoke English perfectly. LOL. Maybe Yoda is just the dumb version of his species. Or dyslexic. I don't know. Mellow Canuck. R.R. Martin, some asses. And I mean, I want them to show up in more than a screenshot, says Big Kinga. The Darth Eddie, Yavar Bardem was in No Country for Old Men and Skyfall as the villains. Okay. Ahsoka Tano fan, Matt Smith could be Thrawn. No, I don't buy that. Turkey Track 1, you'll always win at pinball playing against stormtroopers. Gavin Vale Smith, Mandalorian is the ultimate backdoor pilot for so many series. Disney magic, get everyone loving Star Wars again, and spin of series. I've counted 3 potential series already, or spin-off series. Yes, absolutely. Neomix, I hope Grogu reaches out with the Force and the Bandu answers. The Bandu. DGR Blue. Good night, everyone. Have a great night. Good night, DGR. See you later. We'll have to play Squadrons again soon, or Bridge Crew, or something. Black Delegation. Hopefully, Grogu will continue to have adorable reactions to hearing the name said out loud, and those moments will make us more accepting of the name. Yeah, I love his reaction to hearing his name from The Mandalorian. It's great. Black Delegation. Hopefully, read that one. Sorry. Valerie C. Ahsoka's not thick like Tilly, though. Well, no, the character's not. Fleet Paw Swiftback. My family are afraid of my nerdiness. I know too much about Star Trek, and the fact I speak Klingon scares them. Well, if you're yelling Klingon in their face all the time, that'd scare them, yes. It's like German. It's a scary language. Even when you're saying nice things. Big Kinga. Tilly is thick. She is. I like Tilly. Creepaw, maybe not Matt Smith. David Tennant could pull off an evil character, though. Mechanics 1228 puts an amazing $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Listen to you guys in an earbud while working on cars. Thanks for the content. That's awesome, Mechanics 1228. Where are you located? Because I have a car that might need some work. I could come talk to you in real time and not in an earbud. No, you're probably not anywhere near me, but that's... Thank you for listening. Valerie C says, yeah, she is. I think you're talking about Tilly. I'm not sure. Irk the Bat, is it played... If it's played by Brian Blessed. Who's... What? Aaron Black, Grogu. So basically Rogu from American Dad. And Roger's kid with a G. I should probably move him over, shouldn't I? So that he's like not being a creeper in the... Let's see. Jeff Jacobs. I love the unlimited power of lightsabers. I love when they do stuff like when she sliced the gong in half. That was awesome. That was absolutely awesome. Ahsoka Tano fan. Grogu needs to stop using the Force selfishly. It's true. Skokum Trooper and oh yeah, the Bendu, right. Hezraz. I like the concept of that. There were the Jedi, and Ashla and Bogan and the Bendai. The people went to extremes, and the Sith and Jedi were born from it. It is the Force returning to balance. This is Jericho. Brian Blessed has already been in Star Wars. Mechanics 1228. Tilly, dead ass though. Oh, Tilly. Everything about Tilly. She's cute. The red hair. Irk the Bat. Oh, my bad. Tom Baker was the Bendu. Alistair Morden. Even on a stream for Star Wars, people talking about Trek. LOL. Truly the channel for all Trek things. Dreamer out there, $2. Did you enjoy the episode, Cap? Yes, as I said at the beginning. I thought it was very much the best episode of The Mandalorian ever. So far. Peepaw Swiftback, need 5 more likes for that magical 125 mark. Hit that like. Yes, 2 more likes now. Only 2 people need to hit like. We have 120 people watching and 123 likes. Hit that like button. 2 more likes. 1 more like. We're 124. There it is, 125. Thank you guys. You are awesome. I love you all so much. Gavin Vale Smith, sitting in Sydney, Australia, in meeting, actually just watching this. Hello, meeting people in Sydney, Australia. That's on the other side of the world. And down there. Wait a minute. According to Flat Earth people, you guys don't exist. You're just a paid actor. I know what's up. Dreamer out there, the Bendu is from early Star Wars script drafts, the Star Wars and Star Wars Rebels. Big Kinga, so with all the fan service going on, how long do you think it's going to be before we see either the Falcon or the Ghost? I don't think we're going to see the Falcon. Actually, maybe we will. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe by the end of the season. I actually don't know. Pixie Doodle, more levitating rocks using the Force. Alistair Morden, just did my duty and pressed that like button. Well, thank you very much. It got us to our goal. And now we're at 1:30, which is awesome. And guys, tune in tomorrow for the live reaction breakdown. It's going to be fun because I got a lot more thoughts that I might not get to tonight. Like the whole thing with the rock. It's like she has this little round rock, and I'm like, that's going to remind Grogu of the shifter knob. So, like it's maybe not a good thing to use that kind of rock. And then right away, the Mandalorian pulls out the shifter knob, and because I love how Grogu's like, he just drops it because he doesn't want to leave the Mandalorian. Like that's the thing. He's attached to him now. Anyway, I thought that was kind of cute. This Jericho, I thought the ball Baby Yoda wanted was the tracking device. TMA, so it sounds like a Jedi may come for Grogu. That has to mean Luke Skywalker. Do you think he'll make an appearance in season 3? Will the creators put him in? I think so. That's what my thought is when he reaches out with the Force and the Jedi will come to train him. I think it's going to be Luke because he's just setting up his academy at this point. So I think season 3 will end with the reveal of like Luke as a cloaked figure, as like a silhouette, and you might hear the name or something, or see like his face step into the light, and that's going to be the end of the season. And you can be like, no, we need the next season. Black Delegation, Tilly makes me wish Trek didn't wait so long to include a big girl as a regular character. Valerie C. Grogu is Yaddle and Yoda's kid. I remember Anakin saying he heard Yoda in a scuffle late one night saying, addicted to this ass I am. Then Yaddle walked out of his place. Mellow Canuck, Bendu and Yoda. Big brain musings right there. Big Kinga, I'd settle for Slave 1. Yeah, it'd be good to see Slave 1. I want to see more of Fett. I want Fett to come back. I know we saw him at the end of that one episode, but... Turd Ferguson, Trekyards. Yeah, Brian Blessed is pretty old. Bach 2012. Who do you think will meet Grogu in Mando and Tython? I think it'll be Luke. I think Luke's going to show up. I really do. After Yoda's reached out with the Force, I think that's what's going to happen. Melissa Jericho, we'll see the Falcon's sister ship, the Eagle. Hezraz, it was awesome when the Bendu entity is basically trashing how the Force is being used when talking to Jarrus. Skocum Trooper, if ratings ever drop, don't be surprised if Harrison Ford does a cameo. Oh, he won't. Turd Ferguson, Trekyards, Ron Perlman as Thrawn. Hell yeah. I'm gonna say no. Alistair Morden, I think, according to the best flat Earth idea, the world is flattened with the North Pole in the middle of a disk, and Antarctica is just the border of land and ice that keeps everything safe. Neomix, it would be cute to see a side story episode with Grogu and Chopper having to rescue Mando. And as for the flat Earth thing, yeah, that's what I thought too. But no, apparently, according to Flat Earth Australia doesn't exist, and anyone that says they're from Australia is a paid actor. Paid by who, I don't know. But I'm like, how in today's world can anybody believe that shit? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Anyway, not saying they're wrong, but they're 1,000% wrong. Let me just change this. All right. Neomix, it would be cute to see a side story episode with Grogu and Chopper having to rescue Mando. Fleetpaw Swiftback, $5, 130. Nice, 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 nice. Can we hit 150 though? Hashtag made Fleetpaw pay. Challenge issued. Let's get there. Come on, guys. 150. Let's do it. We need 13 likes. 13 likes. And then Fleetpaw will pay again. 13 of you. There's 13 people out there that are sitting there and they haven't hit like. If you're on a mobile device, all you do is you click the little X in the top of your live chat, closes it down, hit the little like button, and then you click the two little voice bubble things that says live chat, and you come back to live chat. So we need 9 more now. Only 9 people. Sarah Stanley, the Falcon was stolen and dumped on Jakku. Unlikely we will see it. Mechanics 1228, Ron Perlman is awesome. What happened to him? 6 more likes, guys. Do it. Timothy Moore, we need a quick trip to Coruscant to have a little Coruscant fan service to those of us in the know. Dreamer out there, if you enjoyed seeing Ahsoka Cap, she starts off as an annoying kid in Clone Wars. By the end of the Rebels, she'll be your favorite character. Yeah, I saw the first little bit of Clone Wars at one point, and yeah, she was really annoying. Gavin says, I think Grogu told Ahsoka more than she said. Oh, for sure. She you know that he was saying how good of a man the Mando was, because the way she looked at Mandalorian after he was, absolutely. Ahsoka Tano fan, well, there is Ezra, and there is also Cal Kestis from Fallen Order. Pixie Doodle, Grogu is short for George Lucas by rearranging the letters. Oh. Big Kinga, that's Sarah, but there's no real timeline as to, when that happened. The Falcon is probably still with Han, since it's pretty close to the 7 or 8 years after Return of the... Yeah, he's probably still got the Falcon, at least for another few more years, I would think. Mellow Canuck, Thrawn is what, 50? I'm not sure how old he would be here. Dreamer out there, also, Cap, Ahsoka is searching for a missing Jedi from Rebels. That is why she is searching for Thrawn, because the Jedi was last seen with Thrawn. Mellow Canuck, Australia, what's that? Turd Ferguson, Ron Perlman has the best voice. You need someone who has an authoritative voice, someone who can make you believe they do this. Ooh, Edward James Olmos. James Roberts, who was holding Grogu captive in episode 1? Same type of alien than was in the group that attacked Mando after he got Fett's armor. Another group after Grogu? That's a good point. Who did have him have? Who was holding him captive? Yeah. Hezraz, I'm sure a whole bunch of Jedi will pop up soon. Those Jedi do sure like to omit important information. Skocum Trooper, Australia is just a figment of your imagination. Jeff Jacobs, I love the meme that shows the whole solar system with only Earth that is flat. Yeah. 144 people have liked, guys. We need 6 more likes. So 6 of you out there, I'm sure, haven't hit like. You're wondering why 116 of you, why would we be able to get to 150? Because people come in and out of the stream all the time, and they don't know what's hit like, and people come in, they watch, they don't hit like. So we need 5 more now. So only 5 more people have to hit like, and we can, get there. Jeff said he'll be paying at 150 as well. Paul Graham, I've had to deal with the flatards. I could tell you all about them. It makes me cry, especially considering I work in space for a real period. One of them thinks I'm a Satanist because I work in space. well, then they're a fucking idiot, and you need to, I don't know, slap them in the head a few times. I just have no patience for that kind of ignorance. That's just anyway. Fleet Pass fifth back. Do it. 2 more likes. 2 more people. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 more people need to hit like. I wasn't giving you the finger. Love you guys. Oh, no, see, somebody took one away. Because I gave the finger, now we need 3 more likes. Somebody out there is being an asshole. Now we need 4 more likes. Y'all are pricks. Now we need 2 more likes. It's back up. So you can only hit it once, unfortunately, guys. 1 more like. We're at 149. Can we hit 150? There it is, 150. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Handelbag. Did Ahsoka leave the Jedi Order? She was acting like a Jedi in this episode, but I thought she left during the Clone Wars. Yeah, I don't think she's actually a Jedi. Paul D. Luke's training temple, possibly on Tython. Not his temple, but he's going to answer the call and come to pick up Grogu, I think. Hezraz, I never understood flat earthers. Why would NASA find it so important to hide the Earth being flat? Spend billions, lol. Occam's razor, people. Melissa Jericho, Luke is on Ajin Kloss. Hezraz, looking for Ezra is the theory. Dreamer out there. In a way, all the shows connect and go together. Rebels was a follow-up of Clone Wars, and Mando was a follow-up to Rebels. Valerie C. Flat Earth theory is great for trolling on those space high-definition streams. David Spivak, I was your 145th like. Well, thank you very much, David. We're at 152 now, so we're on our way to 175 now, so. Hezraz, all flat Earth theories stem back to conspiracy theories. Some include reptiles ruling the Earth. Yeah, well. Gavin Vale Smith, one thing I'm afraid of, they will go easy route and say Grogu is Yoda's son. I like the Dyad with Anakin theory. Ahsoka Tano fan, this is only a joke, but what about the Tom Cruise for Thrawn? No. Fleet Pass fifth back, $2. Man of my word, paying for 150. Love all y'all. Thank you very much, Fleet Paw. Very much appreciated. Paul Graham, some of them think that by doing so, it's a Satanist plot to keep you separate from believing in God. Wow, that's just fucking unbelievable in today's world. Just unfucking believable. What a bunch of dumbasses. Dreamer out there. Ahsoka was framed for bombing the Jedi Temple and expelled from the Order. Then they figured out who really did it. She felt so betrayed she refused to return to the Jedi Order. She's a lone Ronin. Fleet Pass, or T. Reed True says, thanks, Fleet Paw. Aaron Black says, flat earthers believe the Earth is flat, but under a spherical dome. Okay. Yeah. Jeff Jacobs, $2. 150 is neat, but 175 would make us feel alive. See, he likes to rhyme. And we're at 153. I don't think we'll hit 175. That's, I think, stretching it for what we're at right now, but oh well. Listen, Jericho, not even Disney can afford Tom Cruise. But Tom Cruise would insist on doing all his own stunts, which means, going to space and flying the spaceship himself and stuff like that. So, Paul Graham, I guess they're right. I'm an atheist bordering on antithesis. Ugh. Neomix, what about Star Wars Resistance? Have not watched any of that. Told not to because it's not very good. Poet 71. Grogu is Yoda's son by Padme. He'll grow to be about 5 feet tall. That'd be awkward. Jeff Jacobs, atheist. That takes a lot of faith. Meh. Hezraz, I hate how people forget there was only a short period of time when people thought the Earth was flat. It was a medieval thing that lasted like 400 years due to power play, ancient Greece. Rebel Poet 71, atheist by definition requires no blind faith. Sarah Stanley, what do you think of the shotgun blaster that captain guy used? I thought that was pretty fucking cool, to be fair. Skullcomb Trooper, I think it's Tom Cruise buzzing LAX in a jetpack. Mellow Canuck, SpaceX Film Division. Hezraz, I did like the Mandalorian fighting Ahsoka with fire. Jeff Jacobs, a rebel poet, it requires pure faith that there is no God. Turd Ferguson, Trekyards, my favorite flat earther killed himself in a steam-powered rocket. trying to prove the Earth was flat, thus removing himself from the gene pool. Sadly, he has children. Yep, I saw all about that, but you know, better that is. Shouldn't say. Let me take it out of context. Never mind. I'm just not going to say anything. Mechanics 1228. Hey, I'm looking forward to Top Gun Maverick, as am I. I think. Oh, I'm not going to talk about that either. I know somebody that worked on it, so. Anyway. Dreamer out there, Cap, after the stream, Google Ahsoka versus Darth Vader. Yes, dear, I will. Rebel Poet 71. I wanted Mandalorian to be completely separate from the contrived Star Wars storylines. I really feel like Disney will butcher Mandalorian in the interest of launching more crap movies and series. Yeah, I can see why people would be concerned about that kind of thing. Paul D, would have been nice if the HK drone said "die, meatbag." Ahsoka Tano fan says, "LOL, Tom Cruise is the same height as Grogu." Oh, that's so true. That's so true, and that rhymes with Grogu. Neomix, I hope Grogu doesn't turn out to be a Jedi. Dirty secret because they just cloned Yoda. Or turn out to be the Jedi's dirty secret because they just cloned Yoda. That'd be interesting. Jeff Jacobs, I love the Mando Ahsoka fight. They were both pretty slick, and I love how he finds ways to use his trick weapons. Rebel Post 71, in every other scenario, the same thing is to presume is non-existence of things for which there is no evidence. There's no evidence for God until there is. Atheism is simply rational. Well, they're not going to get into this debate on this channel, so. Handlebag, that guy with the shotgun blaster, you mean Michael Biehn? Put some respect on his name. Yeah, but he has not aged well, man. I'm sorry. He ain't no Hicks or Reese anymore. And it's a shame. Dreamer out there, you'll be glad you did, Cap. Okay, I will. Turd Ferguson, Maverick should be chairman of the Joint Chiefs by now. Most Navy pilots are grounded before they are 40. Yeah. Valerie C, I really think Grogu has a Yoda-Yaddle connection. The timing is spot on. Aaron Black, Captain, what do you think they're going to call Yoda and Grogu's race eventually? I don't know. The Yodarians. Marvin R. No, we're not doing that one. I don't know if two beans constitutes a race, says Jeff. Ahsoka Tano fan, fire crotch equals Tilly. That's a way to change the topic. There we go. This is Jericho. I thought the soldier guy was Peter Weller at first. Yeah, it looked more like him, but yeah, it was definitely Michael Biehn. Once you hear the voice. Hezraz, according to the guy in Lower Decks, it does. Oh, well. Anyway. Well, we'll call that quits for now. I don't know who missed. Okay. Put in the chat right now, who missed the beginning of this stream? Who missed the very beginning? Did you miss the lightsabers? Did you miss all that coolness? Because I'll have to redo it before I leave. Where did you get the NCC poster about your right shoulder? That was got from Hobby. No, was it Hobby Lobby? Yes, Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby in Port Huron. All right, I missed the beginning. Me, I missed it. If you ask your Amazon Echo who the child is, Baby Yoda or Grogu, he says, everybody missed the beginning. Oh, well, I started out really cool, man. All right, give me a second. I'll show you what I did. It was just fun. Hold on. Turn that light off. Turn this light off. Should just do the whole stream like this. We'll get this done up proper, so you guys can see what I did. Because it looked really cool. Although, since you're already here, you're going to see, it's kind of give it away. So, that's okay. All right. So I started it up, and it was a lot darker than this because that tree topper wasn't that bright. So there we go. It was darker. And then it's a whole thing of welcome everyone to the Mandalorian, Chapter 13, The Jedi. First reaction, review, and hangout by Captain Foley. Yeah. Cool, eh? I thought it was a fun way to start the live. Light side, dark side. I'm good either way. Do you guys like it? Do you like it? Come on, do you like it? You know you like it. I'm having too much fun. I wish it did the grinding noise though. Anyway. So that's how I started it. Star Trek. Yeah, so that's how the live started. It's kind of fun. So, and I thought you guys, most of you probably missed the beginning, so I had to do that again. And I know, I look stupid without my glasses. Plus, you can really see the bags under my eyes. Like, holy shit. Mark Kettler, I just got here. Well, you missed some shit. Well, I'm down to talk a little bit more. I don't have to end the stream yet. If you guys have more to say, I would love to hear it. What do you think of Grogu as a name? Says Rebel. It's all right. I kind of think it's cute, actually. Jeff Jacobs, I love how Grogu's ears perked up when they said his actual name. Adorable. Aaron Black, the tiny workhorse, so awesome. Well, thank you. You should save the fun stuff for the end. I know, but it's more dramatic to turn on a live stream and just have all black, and then zoom, zoom. Wade asks $2. End scene was Kill Bill through and through. Oh, for sure, absolutely. Nash Aaron, sorry, was busy playing Metro Exodus. Well, you should be sorry. Hit like. Can we get to 175 likes? That's 9 more likes, guys. Can we do it? Can we get some more super chats? That'd also be great. Not necessary, but would be awesome. So if you can, hit a like button or send a super chat or just put your thoughts. He's just sitting there watching. Oh, frack. I'm in Amsterdam. It's 5 a.m. here. Stayed up for this. Oh, you did, Yogi Bear? Thank you very much. Amsterdam's cool. I want to visit Amsterdam sometime. So thank you. That is awesome. That is awesome. Paul Graham, I can rewatch from the beginning. No, you didn't have to because I did it for you here. Dave Fika, did you watch Star Wars Rebels? I did not. It is on my watch list now, especially. I'll probably start watching it in the next day or so, and I'm going to just binge all the Clone Wars and Rebels. So, need to paint that helmet. No, Mark, I don't. This is it's a prototype Boba Fett helmet. Originally, Boba Fett was supposed to be a advanced stormtrooper, so it was supposed to be white armor, and they actually had the whole white suit, like before the movie was out, and then they decided to paint it. So, and So it is correct. It is the prototype helmet armor. Um, so so no, it is correct. And I kind of like it white because it's unique, you know. So mechanics 1228. This man needs dark helmets. Dark helmets helmet. But you don't have an Ashoka lightsaber. I don't. I don't have a white lightsaber. No. Marvin R, have you seen the actual functioning proto saber? No. Well, I saw it on a YouTube video on the peg, but I haven't seen it lit up. No. Jeff Jacobs. So if so many people got here late, I am thinking we still have some likes coming. Yeah. 168 likes right now. Can we hit 175? Come on, that's 7 more, guys. Paint it with Star Wars aesthetics. There you go. I should actually put like a right down the middle. Put like the Mirror Universe symbol. That'd be good. If we pause it back $2, you and Sylvia need to do a lightsaber fight. Ooh, yeah. Spaceballs. Mark Kettler, no sir, I did not see you playing with your toys, I guess. Hey, I'm not ashamed to say that I play with my toys. Paul D. Okay, gotta ask before the end, where did you get the warp core at? I got that off ThinkGeek when ThinkGeek was still a thing. Should be moved up there. Your signet will be the Starfleet emblem. That's awesome. Trekyards, the chat reply. Mechanics 1228. He didn't get the Schwartz twisted. Stephen Fathry. Yep, looks like the captain went down to sickbay and got the doctor's liquor cabinet again. Daniel Hall. Overall, like the episode, but still wish we could have had Ashley playing Ahsoka. Rosario Dawson was pretty awesome. Yes. Aaron Black says, any thoughts on this year's Hallmark Star Trek ornaments? I reviewed the Tree Topper already. It's on the channel. The other ones I didn't get. I usually only get the ships. I don't like the characters necessarily. So the Mirror Universe stuff was all right. I love how it tied into the ship, though. You could like connect them all together and have them feed off each other or whatever. So that was cool. So Captain Foley taking a trip on LDS at Warp 8. What do you think of Grogu's eyes? Not same as Yoda. Well, he's a baby. So, I mean, look at a kitten. Kittens almost always have blue eyes, but almost no adult cats have blue eyes. But almost every kitten does. So eyes change, so I have no problem with that. And yeah, RoboPoet says, babies have dark irises. They fade with age. Daniel Hall, $5. Okay, take my money. Well, thank you, Dan. Hope you're doing well, sir. It's weird Mando doesn't have a camera. Is he or holds a separate scope? Love the helmet. Dream out there. That makes me happy you're going to watch it, Kat. Just remember, Clone Wars is told out of order, but it's fine to watch it the way it is. Eventually makes sense. Mark Kettler, I need a 3D printer. They have some amazing Mando armor. Murray Nathan, when your kids were young, did you let them play with your stuff? Nope. Some stuff, like I have a video of my 2 boys playing with the lightsabers outside at night. So it's just like all you see is the lightsabers, and it's pretty cool. So they were allowed to play with some of the stuff, but mainly no. And they knew not to touch the stuff, so they were really good. So I would like to see Leia's successor that sacrificed herself in The Last Jedi to show up in Mandalorian. T Read True. I miss ThinkGeek, as do I. Irk the Bat. Okay, how many of you are assholes? What does that mean? That's not very nice. Jeffrey Jacobs, the movie Skin Deep, had a classic lightsaber jab with 2 naked guys that got into a fight wearing glow-in-the-dark condoms. Yes, they did. Bill 23799. Does this mean your room will explode when the burn happens? I mean, possibly. Don't know. Hezraz, off topic, but did anyone see the trailer for Doctor Who New Year's special? Captain Jack is back. Haven't seen it yet, no. Thanks for the spoiler, jackass. I don't really care. Hezraz, wasn't there once a Mandalorian who was a Jedi too? Grogu could be both. Fleet Pass Swiftback, $2. 175. Nice, we did it. We did. Oh, we hit it. I didn't even notice. Fleet Pod to tell me, which was awesome. Herbsta Megas, fat shaming? Who's fat shaming? Herbsta, who's fat shaming? Because that's not cool. Gavin Vale Smith, thanks for your videos. I don't let my kids play with my original boxed AT-AT either. They don't understand. Don't open box. Hezraz, plus tons of people wanted Rosario Dawson to play Ahsoka. Herbsta Megas, she could have gained weight after all those years. Casting decisions can hurt people's feelings, if not, and it's not the end of the world. I don't know what we're talking. Somebody wanted the voice actor for Ahsoka to be. I mean, I thought Rosario did the voice acting. To be fair, I guess I'm an idiot. Marvin R. Next year they can do a full season 3 Disco Federation fleet set with lights. Yeah, I wish they had a smaller ship though for this year instead of just the Tree Topper. The Tree Topper was expensive, and since I get the ships from Hallmark exclusively, I was really looking forward to them, but none this year. I was quoting Spaceballs. Gotcha, Eric the Bat. So, Fleet Pa, he was quoting Spaceballs. I'm surrounded by assholes. Yeah. Herbster Megas, Trekyards. I was half joking. Someone said Eckstein. Oh, I've seen it. Didn't have the physicality. Eckstein didn't have the physicality for Tano. Oh. Mark Kettler, if you could appear in space in a ship of your choice, and that ship is now yours and you control it, what ship? Galaxy class, Enterprise. Enterprise D, simple. Marvin R., the Mandalorian Jedi, was the one that made and originally wielded the dark saber. Ashley is a stick. Sorry. Paul D., Grogu gets the dark saber. Grogu becomes Mandalore the Tiny. Rosario is skinny as shit too. Murray Nathan, you're a 40-year-old virgin with a sex life. And a kinky, weird sex life. But we're not going to get into that. That's something completely different, which you don't want to know about. TMI probably already, but... Dream out there. Ashley Eckstein voices Ahsoka. She cosplays her at a con once, looked exactly like Ahsoka, so a lot of us are sad that she didn't get to play Ahsoka in live action. Oh, that is sad. Trekyards. This is asshole, sir. Major asshole. Enterprise D. Perfect choice. Turd Ferguson. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes. Herbsta Magus, $2. Yoda is to yogurt what Grogu is to Gogurt. That's good. That's very good. Darth Maul. Has Disco gotten better this season for you? Also, Mando Season 2 seems like a bridge for Season 3, but is wonderful built into Season 1. Yes, Discovery Season 3 is head and shoulders above the other two for me so far, so it's really, really good. Fleet Paul, yes, Trekyards. It's not time to Trekyards after dark yet. Donald Benson, I would like to see the Federation ships in high resolution and detail. That the fleet that Riker leads seems to be a quick copy paste, and like they were rendered in a day. That's almost what happened. So, Mr. Peach Channel, Grogu is a horrible name. Sounds like Dragon Ball reject. Dreamer out there. Rumor is this episode was a backdoor pilot for an Ahsoka show. That'd be awesome. Ozzy Maderos, give the Colonel Sanders, are you chicken? Comb the desert. Comb the desert. We ain't found shit. That's Tuvok, by the way. Trekyards After Dark. We're drinking in a room. Dark room occurs. LOL. Manx 36. They would have to do body makeup for Ashley to play Ahsoka. She's pale as hell. Maderos, give the order, Colonel Sanders. Are you chicken? This is Jericho. Gene's guy needs a spin-off show. Hey, Gene's guy has a spin-off show. What was it? Gray shirt, watch, and jeans. Let's just turn this way. Maybe. I am there. See? It's kind of perfect, don't you think? So spin-off show, here I come. Crotch cam. And what do we have on this thing? A Cuisinart? Oh, yeah. Chainway, Mr. Tuvok, analysis. Tuvok, we ain't found shit, Captain. Yeah, I would have loved for them to do that. That would have been fucking awesome. That is an awesome pug painting. It's not a painting, actually. It's a Valentine's Day card that Sylvia got me this year. It's actually got googly eyes. It's Valentine's Day wishes, and it's googly eyed. It's a googly eyed pug. Because pugs are googly eyed. And then it's got a little 3D one there. Or the kissing pugs. And it says, with pugs and kisses, have a happy day. I love you, honey, to the moon and back and beyond the farthest star. Sylvia. X's and O's 2020. This was before 2020 went to shit. This is back in February. They say owners look like their dogs. Do I look like a pug? Somebody's going to screen cap that now. I'm going to see that at some point. Anyway, gray shirt guy from The Mandalorian. Here you are. I already have a spin-off show. Trekyards. Nice hole in the kneecap. How'd you manage that? These are just old jeans. They were very small rip a while ago. And I need to get new jeans. I got like 3 pairs of jeans. This is just... And since we're all at home pretty much all the time. Anywho, bottom line is, guys, and you probably missed this because if you guys missed the beginning of the stream, our Mandalorian reviews have been very much underperforming for views and interactions, not only in the chat, but just likes, super chats. So if tomorrow's doesn't go well, considering how good the episode was, if tomorrow's doesn't go well, we're going to stop doing them. I'll still do these live first reaction videos on Sunday nights, probably. But the Mandalorian Monday will die. So if you guys want them to continue, just show up, share them around to Star Wars groups. We need to get people there. We need to get interactions. We need to get likes. We need to get the conversation going. They've been grossly underperforming. Last season, they were doing so much better. And this season is such a head and shoulders above the other ones. Head and shoulders above last season, in my opinion. So I don't know why they're not performing. We weren't sure we were going to do them last year, and we said to you guys, if you want us to do them, make it worth it, show up and let us know your love for The Mandalorian. And you guys came out in droves. The super chats were flowing. The conversation was great. The likes were up. They were actually on par with like Picard and stuff that we were doing at the time. So anyway, so if you guys can make it tomorrow, it's at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the same time as usual. If the numbers are down, if we don't get a good turnout, we are going to call it quits for them for Mondays. What we might do is after the series is over in January, when there's nothing going on, we may review like 2 or 3 episodes at a time in a live, because the Mandalorian ones don't usually take the full 2 hours generally. Yeah, if you guys are going to be at work and stuff, that's fine. I totally understand that. But just the regular people that usually showed up for them last year, we just aren't there, and we don't know why. So if you can make it, please do so. I am going to share it around, obviously, tomorrow in all the regular groups that we do, plus any Star Wars groups I can find, or Mandalorian groups. If you guys know of any, when you see my post go up in Facebook, if you just want to share it to any Star Wars pages that you know of, it would be very, very much appreciated. So, yeah, and if you have to watch it after the fact, like if you can't watch it live, but you watch it as soon as you're able to, and you hit that like button, just seeing the numbers like for a day or two afterwards, that'll kind of judge whether we're going to go ahead and continue to do them. Because the fact is, we can do a Discovery live stream talking about a Discovery topic, and we'll get 3-4 times the super chats, 4 times the interactions, 4 times the likes. People just seem more interested in that, and I don't know why, because Mandalorian is absolutely fantastic. So if you're able to, please consider doing that. It would really help us out, and we need to make it worth our time, right? So the fact is, if we can fill that Monday slot, that live slot, with a Star Trek topic, and get more analytics for the channel with more likes and more viewers, and also the super chats, of course, which are really important. If we can get better doing Star Wars or Star Trek stuff, we're going to. So make it so that Mandalorian is loved and something that you guys want to see from us, because we love it. We love reviewing it. We love the Mandalorian. We love Star Wars. It's the thing that we really have fun doing, and we don't want to stop it. But the fact is, it just makes sense logically for us to stop it if it's not getting the views and interactions that we expect or need. So anyway, I want to call it quits for tonight. So thank you very much for joining me. Hope you had a fun live, and I certainly did. This was a great hangout. I'm actually way more energized at the end of it than I was at the beginning. So thank you for that. I need to go take some pills for my back because I'm old and my back is sore. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. And I should maybe close out with the Mandalorian. Should I close out with the Mandalorian helmet and the lightsabers again and do something funky? What do you think? Yes? No? Maybe so? You're a geek, Stuart. Don't do that, you nerd. Or, yes, Captain Foley, please go do that. Mr. Peach Channel says, bye, all. Valita Petra says, yes, yes. Duh. Okay, fine. I'll turn off the lights again. I'll do it again. It'll be a thing. But then I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Hold on. Oops. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you can make it tomorrow, please consider doing so. We'd really appreciate it. It'll really help us out. So if you're able to, show up. And share it around if you can't make it. If you can help us in other ways, please consider doing that as well. So until next time, guys, I'm Captain Foley. See you then. Bye, guys.